Okay.
What's up, people?
No, what's up? What's up? Bringing muscle car. What's up, muscle car people?
What am I saying then?
Say what's up, Subaru people.
What's up, Subaru people? I'm Quinn. I'm in my my Subaru Impreza, and today I'm doing an oil change. The number one thing you need to do to your Subarus is make sure they have oil, and that's what I'm doing today. First thing you gotta do is get your car off the ground. Mine's a little too low, so we couldn't just drive it up ramps, so I'm just gonna crank it up and put a ramp under each of the front tires.
The car garage, so we're gonna use jack stands. Look at that bum.
I'm just opening up the cap. I think it flows out the bottom better when I do it that way. Step 2 is you grab an 18 mil or wrench, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna put it on our oil drain plug there, and we're gonna drain our oil.
Go ahead.
Now, as our oil is draining, this is a point in time I like to take a sip of my nice tasty beverage. At this situation, I'm choosing a Blue Moon because it's nice and fresh and has an orange peel aftertaste. Yeah, good stuff. So the next step here is to remove the oil filter. Now, my Subaru came with even length headers, so it's really easy to remove. Now I put aftermarket uneven lengths on here, which is pretty much the same thing that every single turbo Subaru has, and it puts the oil filter in a really annoying location because it's right near these hot headers. So I'm using this tool here to help me grab a hold of the oil filter.
Brought to you by Matt Skelly.
Yes, by our good friend Matt Skelly. And I'm just gonna get them on there.
When the can you get the light a little bit more up there?
Yeah. Thanks. Once I break it free, I'm gonna get the pan underneath me because I know
see the behind the scenes right now.
Because I know it's gonna spill a bunch of oil. And be careful, it will be warm.
Oh, you're missing.
Thank you. As you can see, there's a little bit of steam coming off here. It just shows you the temperature in the shop. That's dust. That's just dust from that oil. It's way more badass if it's steam. As we're waiting for the oil to drain out of the pan, I just wanted to go over what we're using for the Subaru today. It's 5W30, pretty much any synthetic 5W30 works for this application. I just chose Castrol, it's just what I've always used. Seems like it's worked pretty well for me. And then I'm just going with a Mobil 1 oil filter. There's some debate over whether or not to use the OEM blue filters. There's been a lot of research and discussion on the forums about whether they're really that good of quality. Basically the bottom line is they used to be. Now it's just a standard paper filter, so I've steered away from them. And I've gone with either Mobil 1 or K&N for my oil filters. Alright, so because Subarus have their oil filter mounted in this orientation, I like to fill it up ahead of time. And then I'll lubricate the seal here. It's going to protect the rubber from when it's being installed, and just make it go on a little bit better. Oh, you like that? Right there? All like that? Don't worry, I've had a lot of practice with that. And now we're just gonna go fill her up and send it.
The importance of actually using a funnel.
Well, the funnel's just nice because you're not gonna pour oil all over your engine bay.
Or the ground.
Or the ground. It's kind of just a common sense thing, really.
Yeah, but people are lazy.
Now I've seen something online, and I'm not about to try it now, where I saw a guy who used like a big screwdriver, and he poured the oil along the screwdriver, and I guess the surface tension of the oil kept it on the screwdriver, just went straight down. But we got a nice plastic funnel here that we're gonna be using instead. Now for Subarus, oil is just so important. I hate to admit it, I've been through 3 Subaru motors so far. Two of which were oil related. And so I like to, they say you should use 4.2 quarts. I put 5 in.
It's a Subaru, it's gonna drink it anyway.
Yeah, I put 5 in just to give myself a little extra wiggle room.
That 0.8 is gonna be gone.
And I check every time I fill up my gas tank. I check my oil level.
That's a lie. He puts a quart in every time he fills up because it's a quart low.
We'll be honest here.
It's a Subaru.
This engine doesn't drink oil unless I push it like an autocross, or just like getting on the highway, or just being on the highway doing like 80. It'll drink, but just driving around town, it doesn't really sit much. I don't I don't take it above 3,000 RPMs, and then that way it doesn't drink any oil.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's our 4 quarts. I'm gonna go grab another one I got on hand, and I'm gonna add a little bit more.
That's 5 quarts in that jar.
Yeah.
5 point.
I like it when you pull it out and it's still dripping. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Woo! It's been a while.
Now we're gonna put the oil cap back on.
That's right.
Oil fill cap. And all that oil has to settle down into the pan for us to get a good reading. So this is where I like to take another opportunity to take a nice sip of my nice refreshing beverage. To keep it clean around here, and I'm sure
I like to keep it clean.
we like to keep it clean around here, and I'm sure you do too at your garage. So one thing that we like to do is just use our old oil containers. We keep the caps. Jared, he likes to throw them around. It's very important to keep the cap. We'll refill the container of oil, and we'll dispose of it properly.
Be responsible and dispose of it responsibly.
That you just had no respect for.
Now, where's that cap? Oh, it's right here.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Now, technically, this oil, I did my oil change at 5,000 miles, but technically,
Is that a rod bolt?
it's still pretty good because I've been adding a quart about every 1,000 miles.
Yeah, so actually he's got all new oil in there. He doesn't even need to do an oil change. Typical Subaru owner.
That's actually not a lot of oil.
Okay. It's stripping off the back end.